Hello everyone. Today we'll be going through IGCSE Cambridge. This is Mathematics Paper 4 Extended 058043 May June 2022. Let us move to question number 1, and question number 1 says here is part of a bus timetable. This timetable is provided and they're saying A part Rashid catches the 9:20 bus at Abbott. So 9:20 bus is this one. Find the time the bus arrives at Southmore. So this is the time which we can just write 10:07. So our answer will be 10:07 for 1 more. B part Anissa leaves home at 8:27 a.m. and takes 25 minutes to walk to the bus stop at Calais. So this one, and she catches the next uh, bus to Center Point. Find the total time in minutes her journey from leaving home to arriving at Center Point. So starting point is at 8:25. So 8 hours and 25 minutes, 27 minutes. So 8 hours and 27 minutes is the starting time and takes 25 minutes. So we will add 25 minutes in it, and this time will be what? I will write here 25 minutes, and after 25 minutes, what will be time? So 8 hours and 27 minutes plus 0 hours and 25 minutes, and this will be 8:52. So we can write here 8:52. This will be the time, and 8:52 she will be able to catch only this, which is 9:20 bus. So she will be catching 9:20 bus. So at 9:20 she will catch bus and reach to the center point, which is this one, at 10:30. So she will be reaching at 10:30. This will be the reaching time. Now we'll have to check the total difference between these two times. So 10:30 minus 8:27. So 10 hours 30 minutes minus 8 hours and 27 minutes, and the difference is 2 hours and 3 minutes. Basically 2 hours, and so you can write 2 hours and 3 minutes. But the thing is that they are asking for answer in minutes. So 2 hours will be 120. 120 plus 3 will be 123 minutes. So we can write 123 minutes as answer if you understand this. C part, the distance from average to center point is 29.4 kilometers. Each bus takes the same time for the journey. Calculate the average speed of the bus for this journey. Give your answer in kilometers per hour. So speed, we know speed is equal to distance over time, and distance is provided, which is 29.4. So we can write speed is equal to 29.4. This will be in kilometers, and the time taken we can check from all the buses are taking same time. So this will be, we can check for anyone. So like I'm checking for this one, and this will be 10 hours 30 minutes minus 9 hours and 20 minutes, and it's taking 1 hour and 10 minute time. So time we can write 1 hour and 10 minutes. So it will be 1 hour 10 minutes time. And if we divide, how will be dividing? We'll be taking fraction time calculation we can easily do like this one, and write 1 hour and 10 minutes here, and this will be equal to 25.2. This will be the speed, so 25.2. This will be kilometers per hour. Kilometers per hour. Can write this will be basically the speed kilometers. They are asking for the speed. Basically, this is the distance and time and speed is this will be calculated. Calculate the average speed of a bus for this journey. Give your answer in kilometers per hour. So this will be kilometers per hour answer, which is 25.2, or roughly we can write 22 also, but this is easily calculated. Now D part says on one journey all 56 seats on the buses are full filled. The ratio of adults to children on this journey is adult to children ratio is 5:3. The cost for an adult ticket is 2.80. The cost of child ticket is 3 by 4 of the adult cost. So first of all, we will check for the sum of ratios. So sum of ratios is equal to 5 plus 3, which is 8. So sum of ratios will be 8. Now 56 to 56 total seats. So 56 divided by 8, we can check this will be 7. Now 7 will be multiplied by the ratios, and we can write this as to check how many adults will be there and how many children will be there. So we will take the ratio of adult ratio children, and this is 5:3. So this side will be multiplied by 7, and this side will also multiply by 7. So this will be 35, and this one will be 21. So there are 35 adults and 21 children, and we can apply the same rate, and the cost for adult ticket is 28. So we will write cost for children. We have to calculate this. Work out the cost, total cost of the tickets for the journey. So cost for child ticket will be what? Cost for child ticket for child ticket will be equal to 2.80, and 3 by 4 of this will be equal to what? This will be, we can calculate 2.80 and multiply by 3 over 4, and this is equal to 2.1. So $2.1 will be cost for one child ticket, and adult ticket price we know already. So now we can check the cost. So 35 will be multiplied by 2.80, and plus this will be 21, which is child ticket, which will be multiplied by 2.10, and this will be adding up to, we can write 35 into 2.80 plus this will be 21 multiplied by 2.1, and this is equal to 142.1. 142.1. This will be in dollars, and this is basically answer. Now question number 2, and the question number 2's A part says this grid is provided, A and T triangles are provided, and part 1, draw the image of triangle T after reflection. The line y is equal to reflection y is equal to x, and this is 2 marks question. We have to reflect this in the line y is equal to x. So first of all, we will draw the line y is equal to x, and if we draw that line we can draw that this line is y is equal to x, and we can extend a little more. till here we can extend, and we have to reflect, um, draw the triangle, the image of triangle T after reflection. So T we can check from here. We can basically we can check from here. This is the line, and it is 3 units diagonal wise. So 1, 2, and 3 unit we can reach here, and we can say this is one vertex, and the other vertex also we can check, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units. So we can take from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 units. So this will be the mark. And next is 1, 2 units, and this will be 1, 2 units, and this one. So we got the mm, basically points, vertices of the triangle, and we can draw the triangle, which is this is the triangle required, which is translated triangle, which we have done. Now, next part they are saying, um, draw the image. Second part, draw the image of T after translation by vector -1 and 3. So T after the translation -1 and 3. So -1 will be 1 unit left. So we can move this 1 unit left, and then it will be 3 units up. So 1, 2, 3, and we will reach here. So this vertex will be moving to this new location, and then 2 units up this one. So we can take 1, 2 units, and we will reach here. And this side is how many units? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units, and we can take from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 units. So this will be the vertex, and we can draw this triangle. This will be the triangle which we have drawn. This will be translated triangle by -1 and 3. Hopefully you understood this. So this is also done. Then the third part, describe the single transformation that maps triangle T onto A. T onto A is which one? T onto A. So we can draw this. T is, we can join the vertices basically, and this will be one line which we are joining, and the other line also we can join these two vertices which I am drawing now, this one, and even third vertex also you can join, which is also passing through the same point, and that will be the center of basically enlargement. This is enlargement by negative vector, and if so center of enlargement is this point. We can see all three lines are meeting at this point, and this is 0 and 3. So center is 0 and 3, and it is enlargement, and the image is on the other side of the center, so it will be negative. And the scale factor, if you check, this side is 2 and this side is 3 units, so 1.5. So we can say it is enlargement by scale factor -1/2. So enlargement by scale factor, that is -1.5, not 1.2, 1.5, basically 1.5. So 1.5, and center will be 0 and 3 as we discussed. Now B part says a quadrilateral P is enlarged by a scale factor 1.2 to give quadrilateral Q. So the area of the quadrilateral P is 20 centimeter square. Calculate the area of Q. So we have two quadrilaterals. One is P, the other one is Q. So area of P is 20 centimeter square, and this is enlarged by 1.2. So we will multiply 1.2 2 squared into 20. Why we are doing this? Because k, which is a ratio, is equal to 1.2, and for area we are using k square. This is for length and this is for area, which is 1.2 squared. This is what we are using. And in case if we have volume question, which is not in this case, in that case we will be taking k cube, which is 1.2 cube, which is not in this question. So we will find this, which is 1.2 squared into 20. 1.2 squared multiplied by 20 is equal to 28.8. 28.8, this will be centimeter square, and 28.8 centimeter square we have provided answer to this question. Now question number 3, and the question number 3 says a part. The table shows the numbers of tigers reported to be living in the wild in the year 2014 in some countries, and these are the names of the countries, and this is the population of the tigers. Number 1, use the table. A part, find the number of tigers in Nepal as a percentage of number of tigers in Bangladesh. So Nepal is 198. So 198 divided by Bangladesh is 106. So this one, and multiply by 100, and this will be what we are required to do. This one over 106, and this is mere calculation with the help of calculator, which is 186.79. 186.79, and this will be rounded to 187. So 187%. So 187%. This is what we have. Now B part, and B part says find the ratio tigers in Bangladesh and tigers in Indonesia, and ratio tigers in India, giving your answer in simplest form. If we check the ratios, in tigers in Bangladesh are 106, so 106, and tigers in Indonesia are 371, and in India they are 2,226. And now we have to provide the simplest ratio, so we will divide 106, 106, and 106. So if we divide this, this will be 1, and ratio 371, 371 divided by 106 will be equal to 3.5. This will be 3.5, and this ratio will be 2,226 divided by this will be 106 is equal to 21, so we can write this 21. So they are saying simplest form. So if they are saying simplest whole number, then we will have to take care of this decimal, and we have to provide this as 7, and we can double it. In that case it will be 2, 7, and 42. But they are just saying simplest form, they are not saying simplest whole number, so we can give this as answer 1, 3.5, and 21, and this will be our answer for this question. Now for second part, 5 years later the number of tigers reported in India are 2967. So find the percentage increase in the population of the tigers in the in India. So what we will do, we will write the bigger number, which is 2967, minus smaller number, which is old value, which is 2226, and divided by the original, which is 2226. This is always we are doing this for percentage increase or decrease, and this will be multiplied by 100, and this calculation we can do. This is 2967 minus 2226 divided by 2226, and this will be multiplied by 100 for percentage, and this is equal to 33.288. 33.288, and always check in which format they are asking answer, in two significant figures, three significant figures, one decimal place, whole number, nearest something, because that is also very important, because otherwise you will be losing marks if you are not providing the proper format. If nothing written, then you can provide the format like three significant figures. So this will be 33.3 and this is percentage. Now, for the third part, the number of tigers in India in the year 2014 is approximately 30%, 30.48% greater than in the year 2010. Find the number of tigers in India in 2010. Give your answer correct to the nearest integer. So we can calculate. This is uh, 30. 130.8, we can this is 30.48, right? So we can calculate 130, we can write 100 for percentage increase. We are writing this percentage, we are adding this into this one divided by 100. This is for percentage increase. If percentage decrease, then this sign will be minus instead of plus. Otherwise, you will be using the same method. And multiply by x is equal to 2226. This one we know the number which we have used in the previous section. So x will be equal to what? X will be equal to 2226 and divided by this fraction, which is 100 plus 30.48.48 and divided by 100. And this calculation we can do. This is a fraction 2226 over, this will be again fraction, and 100 plus 30.48 divided by 100, and this one will be closed, and this will be equal to 1706.001706. This will be the number of tigers. So this is basically this tiger. So this is answer done. Now B part, and B part says at the start of June a hive has population of 2000 bees. 3 months after the start of the June, the hive has population of 2662, and the population of this hive um, can be calculated using a formula, and the formula is this one, where P is the population of hive x months after the start of the June. By finding the value of A and the value of B, calculate the population of the hive 7 months after the start of June. Give your answer to the nearest integer. So we have to provide answer to the nearest integer, otherwise marks will be deducted. So we have formula which is P is equal to A B raised to the power x. Now x is equal to 3, they are saying after 3 months, this one. So x is equal to 3, and A is initial value is equal to 2000 V's, and this is P population is equal to P value is equal to 2662. So we'll be using this data and writing in this given equation, and we can write 2662, which is P value is equal to A value, which is 2000, and B raised to the power x mean 3, and now we can write B cubed is equal to 2662 divided by 2000, and to get rid of this cube we can take cube root. So B will be equal to cube root of 2662 and divided by 2000, and this will be equal to how much? We will check. This will be cube root of fraction and 2662 divided by 2,000, and this is equal to 1.1. So B value will be 1.1. Now we can use this B value and for the next 7 months we require to calculate. So P is equal to 200 into 1.1. This is B value and raised for 7 because we are calculating for 7 months, and this will be equal to 2000 and multiply by 1.1 raised to the power 7, and this will give us 3897.4. So 3897.4 and rounded value will be 3897, and this will be the final answer to this question. Hopefully you understood this. Question number 4. A regular 12-sided polygon has side length 6 centimeter. A part show that interior angle of polygon is 150. The easiest way is just sketch a small drawing so that you can understand the situation, and the situation which they are telling is 150 is interior angle. So this is interior angle which is 150, and you require, we know the rule that exterior angle is sum of exterior angle is 360. So this angle is 30 degree, and if we divide 360, um, show that one interior angle of the polygon is 150. Oh, okay. So this is basically, we know from here. You will have to stop. Um, you will have to start from here, this thing, that there are 12 sides. So we will start with the 360 and we will say that sum of exterior angles is 360. So it means that this will be divided by 12 because 12 sided. So we will calculate the exterior angle, and exterior angle will be 30 degree, and we will sketch the exterior angle which is 30 degree. Now we can figure out the interior angle which is this one, which we can say this is 150 degree. So this is basically one part of question which we have done. B part, the polygon is enclosed by a circle center O so that each vertex touches the circumference of the circle. Diagram is not to scale, and what we have to do, part 1, show that the radius OA of the circle is 11.6 centimeter, correct to one decimal place. So correct to one decimal place, it is 11.6. So now as we have calculated that interior angle is uh, 30 degree and this interior angle is 150 degree. So the same we will use, and this complete angle is 150. Half of this complete angle will be 75. So this angle is 75, and this angle is also 75 degrees. And this third angle we can calculate, and third angle is 30 degrees. This is what we have done. Now we can consider, we know that the radius is radius is, show that the radius AO of the circle is 11.6. So 11.6 we have to show the radius, and but we know that 6 centimeter is side length, which they have mentioned over here. This is 6 centimeter. So what we can do, we can take this as 6 centimeter, and now we can calculate. We will take AB and the opposite angle which is 30 degrees. So we will write 6 over sine 30 degrees, sine rule which we are applying, and OB divided by sine of 70. So OB sine of 70 degrees, and this is a sine rule which we have used, and this implies OB will be equal to 6 sine 70 degree divided by sine of 30 degrees, and this will be equal to, your calculator should be in degree mode, sine of 70 and divided by sine of 30 degrees, and this will be equal to 11.56. Basically we can 11.27, so 11.276, 11.276, yes. So up to one decimal place, they are saying up to one decimal place, so it will be 11 point, why we are getting something different, 6 sine of 70 over, this is basically not 70. If we check, this is 75, so by mistake we have taken 70, so we will rectify this and check the calculation again, and this will be changed to 75, and this is giving us 11.59. So 11.59, we can round it to one significant figure, which is 11.6 centimeters, and this will be what we have proved. Now calculate the circumference of the circle, and circumference of the circle we know is 2 pi r. Now r value we already have, and we can replace that value, which is 11.6, which just now we calculated in the previous part, and we can take it as 2 pi and multiply by 11.6, and this is equal to 72.88, or if we are taking the exact value which we have taken as 11.59 into 2 pi, and this will be equal to 11.72.82, so we can write 72.82, and we can round it to 72.8. And what we have done, we have taken 59 value, and we got this answer. And now B part says the perimeter of the shaded minor segment formed by the chord AB. So what is that minor segment? This one, the small portion, if you can see this small portion which is shaded. So like for example, if I indicate over here, this is the portion they are talking about, this one, because this is also symmetric to that one, so I shaded this too for your explanation. So what we will do, we will find the length of the arc. Basically that arc length will be, L will be equal to theta over 360 into 2 pi r, and this will be equal to, theta is 30 degrees, so 30 over 360 into 2 pi, and r value is 11.59 I'm taking, and this will be equal to what? We can multiply, this will be 30 over 360 and multiply by 2 pi, over here multiply by 2 pi and multiply by 11.59, and this is equal to 11 or 11.596. Okay, so decimal value, if we check the decimal value, otherwise we can take this 11.59 to avoid basically rounding. I'm taking this value, and now perimeter is what? Perimeter will be 6 plus 11.59 over this one, whatever we have calculated, we can take this, and this will be equal to 6 plus answer is equal to 12.06, 12.06, and this is 85 also, so we will round it to 12.1, and 12.1 will be the length of the chord. You understood this. Now C part says the regular 12-sided polygon is the cross section of prism of length 2 centimeter. Calculate the volume of the prism. So volume of the prism is required. So we know the um, area of triangle AOB. We will calculate triangle area of this triangle. Which triangle? Area of this one is what we are going to find, and then we'll multiply this by 12 because there are 12 such triangles. So we will calculate the area of triangle AOB. So area of triangle AOB is equal to half into AB sine C, and half into one side is 11.6, the other side is also 11.6, and sine of 30 degree, and this one we can calculate 0.5 into 11.6 into 11.6, again multiply by sine of 30 degrees, and this is equal to 841 over 25. I'm taking fraction because I didn't want to lose the decimals. So now face area will be what? Face area will be 12 times these triangles. So 12 times 841 over 25, which is equal to, this will be multiplied by 12, and this is equal to 10092 over 25. Now this is our face area. Now volume of the prism. Volume of prism will be equal to this area, face area, multiply by the length, which is 2 centimeters, and this will be multiplied by 2 is equal to decimal values 807.36, 807.36, and there's we can round it to 807, and this is area, so it will be centimeter square. It's volume basically. So cute. Now question number 5, and the question number 5 says the time t minutes taken by each of 80 people to travel to work is recorded. The table shows information about these times. A part 1, write down the class interval containing the median time. Median time will be, we will be checking 80, half of 80 is 40, so we can check that will be in this class. So we can say this is the class which we can mention over here, which is 20, is it is less than greater than 20 and less than equal to 35. This will be the class which we can write. Then part second, and the second point says calculate the estimate for the mean value. So for mean value we can take the midpoints, and midpoints of these two values we will be taking, which is 2.5, and midpoint of this one will be 7.5, midpoint of this one will be 15, then midpoint of these two will be 27.5, and midpoint of this one will be 47.5. You can add 35 plus 60 and divide by 2, you will get that midpoint. Now we can apply the mean formula, and formula for mean is what? Mean is equal to, if I write here, mean is equal to sigma fx over sigma f. This will be the mean formula which we'll be using. Now we can apply mean will be equal to 2.5 multiply by 3, and we can take the fraction, and plus this next will be 7.5 multiply by 7 plus 15 multiply by 18, and plus this will be 27.5 multiply by 28, and the last value will be plus 47.5 multiplied by 24, and divided by the total number which they have mentioned as 80 people. So 80 will be here. and we will be calculating this. And this is lengthier calculation. We should be careful, otherwise it will be problem. 2.8 multiplied by 3 close bracket plus this will be next bracket 7.5 and multiply by 7 bracket close plus next is 15 multiply by 18 bracket close plus next will be 27.5 multiply by 28 and next is 47.5 multiply by 24 bracket close and divided by 80, and this is giving us 28, so mean is equal to 28. So 28 is this minutes, basically 28 minutes. Now B part I, this is one of these 80 people are chosen at random. Find the probability that this person longer than 10 minutes to travel, takes longer than 10 minutes to travel to work. Give your answer as a fraction in its simplest form. So we will check longer than 10 minutes is what? Longer than 10 minutes are these three numbers 18, 28 and 24. So we can add 18 plus 28 plus 24 out of 80, and this will be the probability, and this will be equal to fraction. This will be 18 plus 28 plus 24 and divided by 80 is equal to 7 by 8. 7 by 8 we can write 7 by 8, and they are saying give your answer as a fraction in its simplest form. So we have given this answer as a fraction in its simplest form. Now question number 2 and question part number 2. Two people are chosen at random from those taking 20 minutes or less to travel to work. So 20 minutes or less. So it will be 3, 7 and 18. So calculate the probability that one of these people took 5 minutes or less. So that 5 minutes or less will be 3. So we will be taking 3 by 28, and the other took more than 5 minutes. So more than 5 minutes will be 7 and 18. So we will combine 7 and 18 and this will be 25. So the other one will be 25 out of one less, because we have already taken, and the other option will be first we will take 25 over 28 and the second we are taking 3 over 27. So these will be two options which we can take, and the probability will be this one. We can calculate. This will be this 3 over 28 and multiply by 25 over 27 bracket close. We can multiply this by 2 or we can add this. I'm adding so that you can understand better. So this one and multiply by 3 over 27. I'm trying to use the easiest possible method so that you can understand properly. 25 over 126, 25 over 126 is this one done. Now C part 1 and C part I says use the frequency table on page 8 to complete the cumulative frequency table. So this is table, two values are given, so less than 20 we have to add, and less than 20 will be what? 3 plus 7 will be 10, 10 plus 18 will be 28. So we can write here this value will be 28, and 28 plus next value is also 28. 28 plus 28 will be 56, and that's all. This is done. And then second part says on the grid draw the cumulative frequency diagram to show this information. So we have to show this information t is on this side and cumulative frequency is on this side. So for 5 it is 3, so we can indicate 5 and 3, and 5 and 3 will be 5 will be this one, and 3 will be this point. We can redraw, this is the point. So we have taken 5 over here, and next is 10 and 10. So 10 and 10 will be this point, and next point is 20, 28, 20 and 28 will be this point, and next is 35 and 56. So 35 will be this 35 mark, and 56 is what? 5246 is this one, so 56 also mark, and 60 is 80, and 60 80 is this one. So after drawing this, now we have to plot the smoother curve. To draw the smoother curve, we can draw smoother curve like this one. It should be a smooth curve like this. So almost smoother curve, but if you want, you can rectify wherever you feel that you need to. But it should be a single line, and it should be smooth, single line, not breaking. And this is like roughly we have drawn like this. Now next is what they're saying, find an estimate for the 80th percentile. 80th percentile means what? 80th percentile will be 80 over the total value, which is also 80. So 80% into 80, so 10 gone, 10 gone, so 64. So we will check value for 64, and 64 is this mark, and we can take the reference for 64, and if we check reference for 64 is this reference, which we can check from here is 40. So our answer for 64 will be 40 minutes over here. And then they are saying for the next part, they are saying find an estimate for the percentage of people who took longer than 45 minutes to travel to work. And 45 minutes, we'll check 45 minutes is where. So 45 is this reference, and we will check this reference. From here we can check the value, and this is up to 70. So 80 minus 70 will be 10. So we can take this one, 80 minus 70 will be equal to 10. But they are saying percentage of people, so 10 out of 80, and the percentage is 100. So this will be equal to, we can calculate, this will be 10 over 80 and multiply by 100 is equal to 12.5%. So 12.5% will be the answer. So 12.5%. Hopefully you understood this as well. Now here comes question number 6, which is algebra question. We have to simplify. This is easier part. Just add the like terms. So it will be a and minus 3a we can add. So it will be, we can rearrange first, and this will be minus 2b plus 7b, and this will be resulting to minus 2a and plus 5b. We can write this as answer, or we can write 5b minus 2a, whatever is convenient to you. I'm writing 5b minus 2a. Both are correct. So expand this, expand and simplify. So we need to remove the brackets. So 4 into x will be 4x, minus 4 into 5 will be 20, and minus 3 and minus into minus will be plus, so plus will be 2x. Adding the like terms, 4x plus 2x will be 6x and minus 23, and 6x minus 23. This is also 2 marks, which we are done. Now C part, they are saying write as a single fraction in its simplest form. So for conveniently easily solving this question, what you will be doing, you will be making a line for the LCM, and these two numbers we will be writing as LCM like this one, and after that we will be multiplying this with this, and we will write here, and then whatever sign in the middle, which in this case is minus, so we'll copy here minus, and 7 multiplied by this, so we'll write 7 into x minus 5, and then we will have to just open the bracket, so 6x minus this will be 7x plus 35 and divided by 2x into x minus 5, and further we can solve here, and this will be 6x minus 7, so it will be minus x, so we can write 35 minus x divided by this will be 2x into x minus 5, and this is the simplest possible answer which you can write, for the simplification is not possible, so this will be our final answer. Now for this one we have to solve this given algebraic equation, and what we will do, we will cross multiply, so 13 minus 4x will be equal to 3 into 6 minus x, and then we will be opening the bracket, so 13 minus 4x is equal to 18 minus 3x, and further we can send this minus 4x to other side and 18 to this side, so 8 minus 18 is equal to 4x minus 3x, and we can simplify this. This will be minus 5 and this side will be x, so x is equal to minus 5, and this will be our final answer. This one. Next, see E part. E part says make x as subject, and this is the equation given, and what we will do, we will cross multiply. Xy will be equal to 5 into p minus 2x. Now we can basically open the bracket and we can write xy is equal to 5p minus 10x. 10x we can shift to other side, and we will be getting xy plus 10x is equal to 5p. X we can take common, and inside will be y plus 10 is equal to 5p, and we can shift x y plus 10 to the side, so x will be equal to 5p over y plus 10, and this is our final answer which we can provide in this 4-mark question. It's very easy, straightforward question. Making subject, if you focus on this, you can earn a lot of scores. So this is done. Now we can move to the question number 7, and question number 7 says this is the drawing given which is not to scale. The diagram shows a field ABC. Calculate BC, and BC is this side. We know we can use cosine rule, and BC square will be equal to other two sides square, so 55 squared plus 82 squared and minus one side into other side, and cos of theta, which is 76 degrees, and now BC will be equal to we can take the root of the same thing, so it will be 55 squared plus 82 squared minus 55 into 82 cos of 76 degrees, and we can calculate this square root of 55 squared plus 82 squared minus 55 into 82 cos of 76 bracket close, and this is equal to 93.82. 55 squared plus 82 squared minus 55 into 82 and cos of 76. This is in degree mode and this is giving us 93 point. I will write here 93.048. We missed basically two formula here, so we will add 2 here and we can add 2 here also, and this calculation will change. And if we write here 2 into this one, and we'll get 86.98, 86.98, and approximately this is 87, so we can write 87 meters, and this is done. Next is they are saying calculate angle ACB. So ACB angle is which one, which we need to identify. ACB angle is this one, and this angle is required, so we will be applying sine rule. We can apply this side we got as 87. Now we can use these two sides and these two sides for sine rule. So 87 over sine of 76, we can write 87 over sine of 76 is equal to 82 over sine of C. So 82 over sine of C. So sine C will be equal to 82 sine of 76 divided by 87, and C will be equal to sine inverse of 82 sine of 76 divided by 87, and this value will be equal to, we can check for this value, shift sign of fraction 82 sine of 76 bracket close over 87, and this bracket close, and this is equal to 66.139, 66.139. And if we write 66.1 or even 66 degrees, we can write answer. And now C part, a gate G lies on AB at the shortest distance from C, calculate AG. So we need to identify where is G, that gate. So to explain that one, I'm just erasing this inner portion, and now gate is at the direct route, so this is 90 degree, G is over here, and now we can consider this smaller triangle, and this triangle will be ACG. So we can write in ACG, in triangle ACG, in triangle ACG, this will be what, this one, AG over AC is equal to cos of 76. AG over AC, AG over AC is adjacent over hypotenuse, so adjacent over hypotenuse is this one divided by this one, which is A. So we have value of AC, which is 55. So AG will be equal to 55 cos of 76, and this one we can calculate 55 cos of 76, and this is equal to 13.30, or we can write 13.3, and this will be in meters, so 13.3 will be final answer for this question. You got this. Now D part says a different triangular field PQR has the same area as ABC. PQ is equal to this and QR is equal to 60 meter. Work out the two possible values of angle PQR. So we can consider PQR triangle, like for example a rough sketch for your understanding. If we draw this one is like PQR. So P is this one, Q is this one, R is this one, and this angle, this side is 60, this side is 90. This is what they have mentioned over here. PQ is equal to 90 and QR is equal to 60. So we can find the area of triangle ABC, which is ABC is this triangle. So half into AB sine C we will be using, and we will write area of triangle ABC is equal to 1 by 2 half into AB sine of C, and this will be equal to half into one side is 55, the other side is 82 into sine of 76, and this value will be equal to, we will calculate 0.5 into 55 into 82 sine of 76 bracket close, and the answer is 2188, and this is in meters, so meter square. So this will be meter square. We can write this as meter square. Now next we can find the we know that area is given, area is same, so this triangle is having same area, so we will write area is equal to half into AB sine of P. We are considering basically this triangle which we are considering. So AB we have this one, so area we will write 2188 is equal to 1 by 2. One side is 60, the other side is 90, and sine of P. So sine of P will be equal to 2188 into 2 divided by 60 into 90, and P will be equal to sine inverse of 2188 into 2 divided by 60 into 90. 60 into 90. So this will be how much? We will calculate. This will be shift sign of fraction, and this is 2188 multiply by 2, and over we will take 60 and 90, and this is equal to 54. We can take it as 54. So angle P is equal to 54. Now one angle is 54, we need the other angle also. This is the principal angle which we got by the calculator. Now we can figure out the other possible value, and the possible value is for sine. We are taking this one is CTS. So this will be the coordinate axis or quadrants, and 54 we are taking basically sine is positive on this side and on this side. So if this angle is 54 degrees and this angle is 54 degrees, so first angle which we will take is this one which we have taken 54 and which we have written over here, and the second angle we will be taking from here till this one which is 180 minus 54. So angle P for the second option will be 180 minus 54 degrees, and this will be equal to how much? 180 minus answer is equal to 125.86. So 125.86 approximately 126 degrees. So answer will be 54 degrees and the second option will be 126 degrees, and this is 5-mark question which we have done. Now question number 8. The question number 8 says a part A has coordinate this one and B has coordinate this one, C has. So ABC coordinates are given. Find, part 1 is find the coordinates of the midpoint of AB. So A is this one, A is this one, B is this one, and we need to find the midpoint. And midpoint is what? Midpoint, we are adding x coordinate with x coordinate. So minus 2 plus 1 divided by 2. And the second is 7 minus 5. We can write this one divided by 2. And this implies this will be what? This will be, this implies m will be minus 1 by 2, and this will be 2 by 2, which is 1. So minus 1 by 2 and 1, and this is done. Now they are saying find AC. So AC vector, we can find AC vector. 5, basically C we will be taking first. C is this one. So x coordinate of C is 5. So 5 minus A is what? Minus 2, and 4 minus 7. So this is how we are solving. So it will be, 5 plus 2 will be 7, and this one will be minus 3. So 7 minus 3, we can write here 7 and minus 3. This will be our final answer. Now they are saying magnitude. Find magnitude of AC, and AC magnitude will be what? Under root of x value, which is 7 squared, and plus minus 3 y value squared, and this is equal to, we can take root of 7 squared plus this will be in brackets minus 3 bracket close and square, and this is equal to 58 root of 58, and root of 58 in decimal we can check, this is 7.615, or we can write 7.62 up to 2 decimal places or 3 significant figure. And part 4 says find the equation of the line AB, and we have to write the answer in mx plus c. So gradient of AB we require, so gradient we are writing m, so m of AB will be equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. AB points we are having, so we will write y2, which is minus 5 we are taking, and minus y1, which is 7, over x2, which is 1, minus minus 2, and this is equal to minus 12 over, this will be 3, which is equal to minus 4 by 3. So minus 4 by 3, no, not minus 4 by 3, minus 4 basically. So minus 4 will be the gradient, and the point they are saying AB. A, we can take any of the points, so I'm taking A point, which is minus 2 and 7. So minus 2 and 7, so this will be the point, and we will write the equation in point solo form. Y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1, and we can solve here. Y minus y1 will be 7 is equal to m, which is minus 4, into x minus x1 is minus 2, and bracket close. So y minus 7 is equal to minus 4x, and this will be plus 2 into minus 4 will be minus 8, and we can rewrite y is equal to minus 4x, and this will be minus 1, because minus 7 will be going to the side, so it will be, this will be the final answer, minus 4x minus 1. This is done for 3 marks. Now for the fifth part, find the equation of the line perpendicular to AB. Perpendicular to AB means its gradient of the perpendicular will be equal to reciprocal and change sign, so it will be 1 by 4. Reciprocal and change sign of minus 4 will be 1 by 4. Now the point perpendicular to AB and passing through C, and the coordinates of C are what? Coordinates of C are 5 and 4. So our point will be 5 and 4. Now these two informations we will be using to write the same again equation. Y minus y1 is equal to m of the perpendicular into x minus x1. So we can write it as y minus y1 will be 4 is equal to 1 by 4 into x minus 5, and we can open the bracket. This will be 1 by 4x minus 5 by 4, and this 4 we can shift to the side, so it will be y is equal to 1 by 4x minus 5 by 4 plus 4, and y is equal to 1 by 4x and minus 5 over 4 and plus 4, and this is equal to 11 by 4, so plus 11 by 4. This will be our final answer, which we can write 1 over 4x plus 11 by 4, and this is for 3 marks, which is done. Now we can move to the B part, and B part says the graph of this and this intersect at P and Q. Find the coordinates of P and Q of coordinates of Q. Show all your working also. So we are equating basically these two equations, and we can equate. So we will take this equation and this equation. So 5, we can rewrite y is equal to 8 minus 5x. From this first equation we have written, and y is equal to second equation. I'm just copying without any change, and now we will be equating these two equations, and 8 minus 5x is equal to 2x squared plus 6x minus 13. We can shift everything to the other side, and we will get 2x squared plus 6x minus 13 minus 8 and plus 5x is equal to 0. Now adding the like terms, we'll get the quadratic equation. So 2x square and plus 11x and minus this will be 21 is equal to 0. Now we can solve the equation, quadratic equation, mode 5 3. We'll be taking hint from here. So coefficient of x square is 2, coefficient of x is 11, and constant value is minus 21. So we'll get 3 by 2 and minus 7. 3 by 2 and minus 7. So we will change sign and use these numbers. So we can write x plus 7 and 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. Intermediate step, we can write this one, and plus 7 into 2x minus 3 is equal to 0, and this implies x is equal to minus 7 and x is equal to 3 by 2. Now we got these values, and for these values we will be checking the y values, and at x is equal to minus 1, at x is equal to minus 7, y will be equal to what? Y will be equal to 8. I'm putting in first equation, so I'm putting in this one. So 8 minus 5 into minus 7, so 35 plus 8 will be what? 43. So this will be 43. So minus 7 and 43, minus 7 and 43. Now Q point, we add x is equal to 3 by 2. We can write y is equal to 8 minus 5 into 3 by 2, and we can calculate. This will be 8 minus 5 into fraction 3 over 2 bracket close, and this is equal to 1 by 2 or 0.5. So we can write 3 by 2 and 1 by 2. This will be answer, or you can write 1.5 and 0.5. So this is done. Now question number 9, and the question number 9 says, it's a little tricky question. 9a, sketch this graph indicating the coordinates of the points where the graph crosses the x-axis and y-axis. So for x-axis, what we can do, we can write here like x plus 1 into 3 minus x into 3 plus x is equal to 0. So we will write on y on x-axis. On x-axis, y will be equal to 0. Y will be equal to 0, so we'll get this equation. So this implies what? This implies x plus 1 is equal to 0, which implies x is equal to minus 1. And 3 minus x is equal to 0. This implies x is equal to 3. And 3 plus x is equal to 0. This implies x is equal to -3. So we got these three values, 1, 2, 3 values. We will indicate these three values. These will be the x-intercepts, and we can show these x-intercepts like roughly we will be taking like we can take as -1, -2, -3, -4, -5 like that one, and 1 centimeter scale just for rough purposes we are taking. So we can take this one as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and -1, -2, -3, -4, and -5. So -1 is 1 point, so we can indicate -1 point over here, and -3 also, so -3, and -1 also, this one. It's not -1, it's basically 3, so we'll have to change, and 3 point will be this one. So we got 3 points. Now we need to figure out the direction of the curve also. First of all, we will take at y-axis. So at y-axis, x will be equal to 0. So we will replace in this equation, we will replace x is equal to 0. So this implies y will be equal to 0 plus 1. So 1 into 3 minus 0 into 3. So this will be equal to 9. So 9 we can take like it will be 9 will be roughly we can take here as 9. So this is the 9 value which we have taken over here. Now we need to figure out that the curve is moving down also and up also. So the simplest way, if I will tell you how to use this one, we will be typing this equation L in brackets. This will be alpha this x, wait, bracket first, then alpha x, alpha and x, this one, plus 1 bracket close, and next is bracket 3 minus, and this one bracket close, and next is 3 plus alpha x, this one. We have typed this equation. After typing this equation, we need to understand that this curve is going up or going down from 3 sides. So what we will do, we will take a little lesser than 3 value, like for example we can take 2.9, and if 2.9 is a negative, is giving us a negative value, so this curve will be going down. If it is giving a positive value, then curve is going up. Let us check, calculate for 2.9. This is calculate button, calculate for 2.9, and it is giving us a positive value, so it means our option is that graph is going up. So it will be going up means what? Going up means it will be going up and going to this value, but it is crossing this 9, but it is going maybe it is going like this and crossing this. So that maximum point also we need to figure out. For this part they are looking for this section only, that's all. For the next section we have to find the maximum minimum points, which we will discuss over here. B part, show that this can be written in this format, and C part is basically maximum and minimum turning points, and we will be discussing that portion in C part. First we will show this, then C part we will be discussing the maximum and minimum part. So how we can rewrite this, we will be multiplying first two brackets, and we will be writing x into 3 will be 3x, and x into x will be minus x squared. Then 1 into x will be 1 into 3 will be plus 3, and 1 into minus x will be minus x. Put brackets, and the third term also write like this one. Now we can add the like terms in this section, and we will write 2x minus x squared plus 3 and 3 plus x. So this will be now we will be multiplying again, and 2x multiplied by 3 will be 6x, 2x multiplied by x will be plus 2x squared, then minus x multiplied by 3 will be minus 3x squared, and minus x squared multiplied by plus x will be minus x cubed. 3 multiplied by 3 will be 9, and 3 multiplied by x will be plus 3x. Now we will be rewriting it. 9, basically we are keeping in mind we need this shape, so 9, and plus we are getting 9x also, this and this will be resulting to 9x, and then we are getting what? We are getting x squared also from this one, so we are getting minus x squared and minus x cubed, which is basically the required answer which we have done. Hopefully you understood this. Now the second part, which is saying calculate the x values of the turning points of this one and show all your working. So what we will do, this is the equation which is given, y is equal to 9 plus 9x minus x squared minus x cubed, and we know that for turning points we are finding the derivative. So derivative of 9 will be 0 plus derivative of 9x will be 9, and derivative of x squared minus x squared will be minus 2x, and derivative of minus x cubed will be minus 3x squared. Now we know that for turning points we are putting dy by dx is equal to 0, and if we replace 9 minus 2x minus 3x square is equal to 0, this implies if we change sign, and this will be 2x plus 9 minus 9, basically minus 9 is equal to 0, and this is the quadratic equation which we can solve, and this will be what we can use mod 5 3, and coefficient of x square is 3, coefficient of x is 2, and the constant value is minus 9, and we are getting this decimal value 1.43. I'm writing this, but I will show working also 1.43, and the second value we are getting is minus 2.097, or we can write minus 2.10 minus 2.10. Now we have to show working also, so we can take ABC values, and ABC values are what? A is equal to 3, B is equal to 2, and C is equal to minus 9, and we can show X is equal to minus B plus minus quadratic formula we are using, minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac over 2a, and this will be equal to minus b mean minus 2 plus minus this will be b square mean 2 square mean 4 minus 4 into a into c is minus 9 over 2 into 3, and that's all. After this you can calculate for plus value, so you can write x1 is equal to 1.43 and x2 is equal to minus 2.10. For the calculator part you can even check, and that will be fraction and minus 2, and we will take plus first, then we'll take negative, so square root of 4 minus 4 in brackets will be 3, and in brackets will be minus 9, and divided by 6, and this is equal to, you can check the same result, and if you change the sign over here as negative, you will get the negative value also, which is same. Hopefully you understood this. So these are basically the two turning points which we are getting 1.43. So 1.43 is the turning point, and minus 2.10 is other turning point. So 1.43 x value we will be taking, and 1.43 for x value will be, we can take like this one, and this value will be 1.43, and the second value is minus 2.10. So minus 2.10, we can take this value minus 2.10. Keep in mind these are x values. For these x values we will be finding the y values, and they are saying in part 3 this is the equation has k has one solution, so we have to find these two values for a and b. So what we will do for these two values, we will be finding the y values, and we have written that equation, and we will write that equation again, and we will have to rewrite, and that equation is alpha x plus 1 bracket close again bracket 3 minus and again x and bracket close bracket 3 plus and x. Now we have written the same equation. Now we'll calculate for our these x values 1.43. So calculate for 1.43, and this is equal to what, 16.9. So y value will be, for this one y value is 16.9. So we can take like 16.9 will be y value and 1.43 will be x value. So our point will be like, we can take point over here. This will be our maximum point, and the minimum point for this value minus 2.10. So calculate for minus 2.10 is equal to minus 5.049. So minus 5.049, we can take this value like over here. This point will be having coordinates minus 2.10 and minus 5.049. So these are basically the values, and we got the maximum and minimum point, and now we can sketch the graph, and the graph will be like this one, and passing through this and passing through this as well. Basically we'll have to sketch again. So roughly it will be like this one if we sketch this properly. So this one. So if they are saying one solution will be what? One solution will be, if we extend this, so value should be more than this value should be more than this one will be one solution, and lesser than this will be one solution. So we can take value which should be lesser than 5.04, can be minus 6 value. So we will have to write the value as minus 6, and we can write a value will be, k should be less than that, so it will be minus 6, and k greater than b value will be more than this, so more than this can be 17, so y value will be 17. So these will be the two answers which we have done. Hopefully you understood this. Question number 10. Diagram is provided, and it is a cuboid ABCDEFGH which is not to scale. CG is given as 6 centimeters and AG is given as 24 centimeter, and AB is equal to 2BC. So we can write AB is equal to 2BC. It means if BC is X, this side will be 2X. And then A part is calculate AB. So AB length we need to calculate. AB length is this one which we need to calculate. Now what we can do, we can understand by drawing this AC. So AC will be this one, and if we consider this lower triangle first, so to find AC, we will use the x and x square values. So we can write in triangle ABC, AC square will be equal to x square plus 2x squared, and AC will be equal to x squared plus 4 x squared under root, which we can write as 5x square under root, and finally we can write 5 under 5 root 5x. Root 5x will be this value, root 5x will be AC. Now after finding AC length, now we can apply Pythagoras theorem on this triangle, which is also right angle triangle, and this triangle we can figure out. This will be, we know the this one hypotenuse we know, so we can write in triangle which is ACG. So ACG, AG square is equal to AG square will be equal to 6 square, which is AG square will be equal to, we can write CG square plus AC square. So AC square plus CG squared, and AG is 24. 24 squared is equal to AC, which is under root 5x plus CG, which is 6 squared, and we can figure out this will be 5. This should be squared. This should be squared, and we can write it as 5. 5 will be under without under root because of squares. 5x square is equal to 24 square minus 6 square. So this will be equal to what? This will be, we can write x square is equal to 24 squared. 24 squared minus 6 squared divided by 5, and if we calculate this, it will be fraction 24 squared minus 6 squared and divided by 5 is equal to 108. So x square is equal to 108, 108, and x will be equal to root of answer, which is equal to 6 root 3, and 2x is basically this AB, which is AB is equal to 2x, which is equal to 12 root 3. So 12 root 3 centimeters will be answer for this one. Now they are saying calculate the angle between AG and base ABCD. So angle is required. Which angle is required? This angle is required, and this we have opposite, and we have a hypotenuse also. 6 and 4 will be using, so that will be sine of theta 6 over 24. So we can write sine theta is equal to we will write in triangle, basically better to write in triangle ACG. In triangle ACG, sine theta is equal to 6 over 24, and theta will be equal to sine inverse of 6 over 24, and this will be equal to shift sine. Your calculator should be in degree mode. This will be 24, and this one is equal to 14.4775. 14.4775, approximately 14.48 up to 2 dp, but they are not mentioning anything, so you can provide 14.5 also, 3 significant figures, and this will be degrees, and this is done. We are done with the paper. Hopefully you understood each and everything. Don't forget to subscribe the channel. Also introduce this channel to your respected teachers and recommend this channel to your friends and class fellows. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye.